Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Randy Shaves this morning for a shave. Get right into it here. Today's soap is going to be Shavline NBD. This is a really nice scent that is an homage to Obsession, a real popular fragrance that is out there. This soap, I don't believe, is being produced anymore. I can't swear to that, but I can't find it anywhere. I have found some of the aftershave, but on the Barrister and Mann site, but I don't think this is still in production. It's made by Strike King Shaves. It's a normal consistency of a soap. It's not a hard soap. It's not a soft soap. Far from a croap. But anyway, that's the soap, and I'm going to read the scent notes to you, and there are a bunch of them. There's a lot of things in here. The top notes are cinnamon, lavender, coriander, mandarin orange, lime, bergamot, and grapefruit. The middle notes are myrrh, nutmeg, carnation, Brazilian rosewood, pine tree, sage, jasmine, and red berries. The base is amber, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, patchouli, and vetiver. And the kitchen sink. It's got everything in it. But it turns out to be a really, really nice scent. And that's what we're going to be using today with the Yates 921M with an Astra SP, the green. That's what we're going to be using. So we're going to, I'm going to wet my face just a little. And then I'm going to start applying this lather. The brush I'm going to be using today is a really pretty little brush. It's a Frank's shaving. This is a metal handle. And it's an 18 millimeter knot. I think it's 18. It could be 20, but I don't think it's quite 20. I think it's 18. But provides a great lather. I had someone ask me the other day in a discussion on Facebook, or on Instagram, I believe, when I said I had used a 20 millimeter knot, can you get enough, asked me if I could get enough lather. Well, Lord, yeah, you can get tons of lather out of a smaller knot. And I actually like smaller knots, believe it or not. I prefer them over the real big knots. 26 is my limit, 26 millimeter. I don't like anything bigger than that, and actually I prefer 24 and below. 22 is a good size. 21 is a good size. 20 is a good size. Got a leather dripping on me. And this 18 is an excellent size knot, I think, especially if you're painting on the leather. As you can see, it did a great job, and there's still all kinds of leather in the brush itself. So we're going to get started. I'm going to warm the razor up a little bit with this Yates Precision Manufacturing 921M. So here we go. The Astra SP works so well in this razor. Oh, let me say, because I like to make this clear. Ming Lee sent me this brush. I didn't buy that brush. He sent it to me, and I told y'all last time on my Randy on the porch video that Ming and I, we have kind of a special relationship, especially um, for someone that's American and someone that's Chinese. We several years ago, we just kind of hit it off and became friends. He's just a super guy. And from time to time, he sends me brushes to test and do videos with. And I used to ship his brushes for him. I told you that in the last video. I don't know, did I mention the knot? This is a G5 synthetic knot, meaning generation 5. New types of synthetic fiber are always coming out, and many brush makers refer to that as different generations of synthetic. Now this one right here he sent me also. This is a G4, which is generation 4. And it's a really nice little brush too. It's get it to the right direction there. This, I believe, is a 20 millimeter knot. He didn't send me the specs. I've got to head to the doctor a little later this morning. I've been having some back problems, and that's no fun. If you've ever experienced that, I first hurt my back years and years ago. In fact, about 52 years ago, when I first started playing football in high school, a guy and I, one day in practice, inadvertently lowered our heads at the same time, and we hit head on. Didn't hurt my hard head, but my back, man, I couldn't hardly get up off the field. And I got over that, but my back just it's given me problems periodically ever since. Got some lather on my glasses. That was my lower back, and it has migrated to the upper back. So I'm lucky. I had some x-rays done back in January on the lower back. And the radiologist told me, said, man, your back's messed up. And I said, well, no kidding. But it's been bothering me. My upper back's been bothering me quite a bit here lately. So I'm going to go get it checked out today. Well, this is a nice soap. I'll tell you, if you could. Maybe you can find some secondhand or something. Strike King, I make all the soaps, you know, that's named after presidents and other things. Like I got a Mount Rushmore set. There's a Grant for Ulysses S. Grant. I used to have that. There's a Kennedy. I think there's a Lincoln. There's all kinds of, and they still make those, and they're still available. You can pick some of them up on the Razor Company site. If you do, be sure and use my affiliate code that's in the description here of this video. Appreciate that. It helps me. I told you that Ming sometimes sends me brushes to try, but that's the extent of my freebies. I don't get soaps sent to me or anything else like that. So if I do review something new, then it's something I bought. A lot of people think all of us YouTubers just get all kinds of stuff sent to us. Some do, but I don't. It's, you know, you get up into thousands of subscribers and companies will sort of, I guess you could call it, for lack of a better word, they kind of cater to those people because they do have a lot of subs and get a lot of views. But I've got so many soaps and splashes. I do just fine. I have more soap than I'll ever use. I mentioned the shave Randy Porch thing, and I'm going to talk about that here in a minute. Some people don't like the fact that some YouTubers get free products because they think it skews their reviews. Well, it doesn't mine. In fact, I got a third brush sent to me at the same time from Ming, and I had a few suggestions for him to improve it. Not that he'll do that, I don't know. But I don't just get on here and heap praise on everything. Now, by the same token, I'm not going to get on here and trash anything either, because who am I except another wet shaver? And I may totally hate something that a lot of other people really like. So it's all opinion. And I do brag a lot about this razor. You may be sick of hearing me by now, but I paid for this razor. But for me, it's the best safety razor I've ever used. You may totally hate it. I don't see how you could, but you may. I love it. And when I love something, I'm going to tell you. But at the same time, that's me. This is the 921M, which is on the lower end of aggression. Jake makes 2 more plates for this razor. One a little more aggressive, and then another one a little more aggressive than that. I don't like aggressive razors. And you may not like the M that I use. But what I kind of judge it by is the build quality, the tolerances, the machining. And in my opinion, you can't beat it in those areas. Okay, I told you I was going to talk about the Randy on the porch that I did not long ago, last week sometime. And I had these sets that Ming Lee had sent me, or that Amazon had sent me, that were kind of leftovers or had to be sent back to Ming, and they didn't want to ship them to China, so they shipped them to me because they had my address, because I had been shipping brushes for him. And I got those sets. I got 7 of them initially, and I said I was going to give them away for anyone who said that they wanted one in the comments. I only had 2 takers. So, don't talk about me getting something free when you don't even want something free. So, there you go. But I did have 2. What I would like for these 2 to do for me is to send me their mailing address through Facebook Messenger. Just go to Facebook and look up Randy Wright, and you'll find me, and then send me a PM, because I don't want to spread my email address all over YouTube, and I know you don't want to spread your mailing address all over YouTube. So send me a Facebook message with your mailing address, and I'll get those sets out to you. Tanner Hansen, send me your information. And Glenn from the Luxury Shaving Hobbyist, Glenn, send me your mailing address too in a Facebook message, or a messenger message, please. I appreciate it. Okay, that's taken care of. Now let's do the old Sage rub. That's about how saturated this hobby has become. You can't even give things away. But I did manage to find someone who wanted the other 5 that I initially got, and it was a good idea. He wanted them for Christmas presents for his sons and I think a grandson. So I gave him the remaining 5 just to get them out of here. So I hope his sons and grandsons enjoy those. Let me rinse this brush out. I'd like for you to see it. It's a pretty little brush. And there's different colors of this. This is the red. There's a blue. There's a gold. And there's a pink. Pink's mainly for the ladies, I think. But that's the way the brush looks. And that's the G5 knot. And it's very soft. And one thing I really like about this brush is the loft. I like a brush that has loft. And that one definitely does. So let's get to the aftershave part of the shave. I'm going to shake up the aftershave here. Spray a little bit of that in my hands. Well, it's got a really good scent. Like I said, it's based on. I dropped my lid. Hold on. It's based on the scent Obsession, which is a real popular scent. Now, it's not mentholated, so I will go and put a little bit of the Sterling Glacial unscented aftershave on top of that. And now I'm going to recap, and we'll get out of here. All right, the Shavline NBD, wonderful scent, wonderful soap. If you can find some, try to get your hands on it. I saw someone not long ago on I think Wet Shaving Enablers, and they were looking for a set like this, and I thought, you're not getting mine. So there's the aftershave. Again, here's the Yates razor that I brag about a lot that I bought. Here's the Yates America razor that I brag about a lot that I bought. And we used the Sterling Unscented Glacial. I really like their products. Tanner Hansen and Glenn from the Luxury Shaving Hobbyist. Be sure and send me that message so I can get these gifts out to you. Use the Astra Green, Astra SP, whatever you want to call it. It's called several different things. Still had a lot of lather left in the bowl. So yes, you can whip up a good lather with a small knot. Don't think you can't. Now it's got to be a decent brush, and these are very decent brushes. Yeah, it's just a really pretty little brush. These come in sets also with a cartridge razor, which I don't use. But the ladies really like the cartridge razors, I've found out, to shave the legs and under the arms. But I just don't care for the cartridge razors. I used to use them. I guess we all did at one time, but I'm just not a fan of them. They just don't do the job for me. And, I've heard that people use them because they're less irritating. Well, for me, they're just the opposite. I get irritation sometimes from those cartridge type razors, and I guess it's because you have to use a little pressure with them to get them to cut well. But that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell. Use my links in the description for the razor company. And there'll be a code. There's instructions there. I don't have to go through all that again. And the affiliate link for Yates Precision Manufacturing for these Yates razors. No code needed. Just click on the link, order your razor, and I will, by some type of technological magic, I'll get credit. My channel will get credit for that, and it'll help me bring you things in the future. I really do appreciate you joining me, and I hope you have a great day. Hope I have a great day and a great report from the doctor on my back, but I got to get something done because I can't. I'm one that can't sit still, and I've been doing a lot of sitting still here lately with this problem that I've been having. So, happy shaves to you. It's a beautiful day outside. It's not going to be long until we fall back in time and gain an extra hour of sleep, which we can all use, except for me because I wake up 900 times a night, it seems like. But have a good day. Have a good shave. I'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate you. Adios.